Kayla was released about a week ago via the advent calendar. I did some testing initially. I was going to record a video earlier, but then they changed Kayla. They actually, they said her abilities were bugged and they had to tweak the power so that she's a lot more powerful. So I've been doing some more testing. A lot of people were trying to tell me that Kayla is really good versus Lars. And I didn't see it before when we were testing, and I had a guildmate put up some different Kayla teams. Right, and I still don't see how she's particularly good versus Lars. She attacks the back line, but Ju does it better. Ju is a threat to Lars, and I'm not convinced Kayla is. Maybe after Aiden comes out, she might be, but here's what I got. So this was with Isaac. This is just a Quadrinity line plus Kayla. Pretty basic. Right, and keep in mind, Purifying Sphere will remove the Kayla orb, the Kayla theme here. See, it disappeared. Celeste will dispel it. If she attacks Lars first, Lars will have the least health, so Celeste will target Lars with the first Purifying Sphere. And also when she did the AE, the Purifying Sphere protected against the mark, so now Lars is protected. Even if she targeted Lars, like I said, because the way this works, Celeste will target the lowest ally with her Purifying Sphere. And now she's burned out most of her own health. And she's just going to die really quickly now. So this might be a bit harder if we had all of her Patreon Aurora. I just put on, I said, I had Kane on her. With all of her Patreon, that probably would have been a bit better, but kind of used Kane out of habit. This probably would have been a bit harder to test if I'd used the other one. But this one has Rufus Dante here. So I thought this one might be interesting, so I tried this with just the Morgan twins line. Didn't need Sebastian. There's no status of real status effects that Odis Running can protect against here, so there's no need to bring Sebastian. So Sebastian's easy cut for Morgan here. But again, Aurora, Celeste is just going to target Lars' Purifying Sphere. Kayla almost suicides and accomplishes almost nothing with her backline jump. I mean, Ju becomes invincible. And he's just, I think, much better targeting the very back of the team. Like I said, I think Kayla is just worse than Ju. But we can definitely try some other things. We'll summon Kayla here in a minute here. I just want to kind of run through some of these lines my guild may put up with Kayla in them. It goes. And this is going to end in a win just because we have Morgan. Pretty easy. She did do a lot of damage, but like I said, Celeste deleted most of that damage. I don't know. I'm just, I mean, she does seem like she has potential, but I kind of think we're not going to really find out if she's good until we have Aiden, and he's not going to be here for another week. He's the Winterfest hero for 2023. So let's show you this one. This one has Iris and Kayla and Martha. Again, same thing. All he does is trigger Celeste's Purifying Sphere on him. That it might be, like I said, we'll have to test with my own team though. Right at some point. I have not seen anybody use Kayla though on my server, so it's I can't really do. I don't think anyone in my guilds actually bothered to level her up, so I can't really test with my actual team because my Lars has lower health on purpose. And maybe she'd be able to power through Lars before Celeste can drop a Purifying Sphere. It's the only thing, but if that becomes a problem, I can actually have an excuse to finally level my Mage Branch or something. Give him some extra health, because I have a lot of health headroom I can add to him if I really ever need it. But certainly max power, Kayla is not a threat to Lars. But let's try it on attack. Let's try attacking with Kayla versus Trinity Twins. Let's see if she's good. So we're going to summon her. You have enough soul stones to summon a hero. Summon. Alright. And let's, I guess, level her up. Level up! Alright. We have a lot of EXP potions again. This kind of build up. Alright, I guess we will equip all that. Really? Fine. Right, we can look at her abilities here once we've done promoting her. Really, we missing Orcish shenanigans too. Yep. There you go. Just makes it easier. Kayla stops burning. She comes overheated. Alright, so now she's Violet Rank, so now we can actually look at her abilities better. So let's read her story first. Kayla, what am I? A good-for-nothing daughter? A butcher to my own people? The last of the Ashen Elves? Or a monster stinking with the filthy demon blood that flows in my veins? I have no answer, but I know Aiden and I have embarked on a path to bring light and hope to Dominion. We'll be walking down that path until I'm consumed by the fiery frenzy once more. She's a warrior, frontline. She's a Fire Herald special, and her main stats agility. I kind of think this is going to be another one of those nothing specials. Like, most of the specials are pretty worthless. They're such an irrelevant label, like 90% of the time. But it is what it is. So let's go look at her abilities now. So her Phoenix Fury, Kayla launches a chakram that casts Phoenix Glyph on enemies. The Phoenix Glyph applies burn to enemies, dealing pure damage over 6x to the enemies already marked by a glyph. The glyph explodes, dealing physical damage and the remaining pure damage. Raging Sparks, Kayla basic attack targeting enemies. Phoenix Glyph strikes sparks that deal physical damage to nearby enemies. That has a high attack modifier on it. Look at that physical attack. This one doesn't. This one has a huge one. If Kayla's health's over 60%, she leaves behind the farthest enemy back, self-ignites. In this stage, she loses percent of health, or max health per second, while her basic attacks cast or renew Phoenix Glyphs. Once Kayla's health drops below 30%, she stops burning, leaves back to her allies. So she'll do this at the beginning of the fight if she has, anytime she has over 6%. So this is how she'll start the fight. After Kayla stops burning, she comes overheated. She gains bonus armor, magic defense while overheated. Oh, that's a pretty big modifier, 35%. That could be a big buff, but, penetration is a thing. Guess it keeps her from getting knocked out, but having Axel as your pet, I would probably, she's this one hero I probably would not recommend using without Axel as your pet, because get wrecked. She has no ascension abilities, which I think is unimaginative. They really should have just had him out the gate. Here, every hero should have ascension abilities, like they really should. Asgard's been out for like over a year and only have like 9 heroes in ascension abilities, but you got standard stuff, physical attack, agility, armor pen. Health's actually, I think, going to be matter for her, but her abilities work, so you can actually level her health up. Physical attack and health are the ones you want here. And I guess armor pen, so all good stuff. I mean, armor, magic, defense stuff, I guess, matter. She has a lot of physical attack here. Seems pretty standard warrior hero stuff. Attack, health, mag defense, mag armor pen, and agility. So, pretty standard. Physical attack buff. Worst buff in the game because it's only 21, 357 maxed out. Like, it's such a, I don't know why they physical attacks are nerfed like that, but worst buff in the game. Defender's Covenant, that's actually a nice one. Gives her some mitigation. And then again, this also gives her some more mitigation, plus the physical attack, so So you probably either want to buff these two first, like, I mean, because physical attack matters so much for her, like, you probably, Green's probably your priority, maybe this. Physical attack buffs are kind of meh, though, so it is, like I said, I guess it just really depends. She didn't seem like she was going to ult a whole lot. I mean, I guess she ults quick after her first, at the beginning, so, you know, because how she almost suicides, fast ults. I guess that could be interesting. If physical attack buff was better, then maybe it'd be, like I said, it might have more value, but I kind of think Aiden's going to be the much better hero out of this pair. But let's go put up a twins team now. Obviously, maximum because my Kayla's weak. And I ain't got the resources to max her out. I mean, I probably do, but I'm not going to waste them on her. And chorus, do this. Alright, so let's try some Kayla teams here. Actually, let's see. We're not going to use Isaac here or Ju just because those are heroes I would actually normally bring in against here. So let's try bringing some other stuff in. So let's just grab Trinity here. Let's see. What if we put Rufus in here too? Let's give some of that. Let's put here. Let's try this. Let's see if this can help us power through. Oh wow, she did thing on herself. Oh wow, Lars actually died. And it might be because we're on attack. We honestly should probably do like a mirror of some of the other teams that attack me. And this might be a case of Kayla being better as an attacker than a defender. But maybe we should do like we should do a quadrinity team. So you know what? This might not be a win. There's not enough DPS. She's not doing enough DPS here. Like this might be a timeout. Hold on, speed this up. Okay, no, she got it. Yeah, no, Celeste seems to cause her lots of problems. There you go. Okay, so let's try a different team. So let's just go quadrinity. Let's do the Isaac then. Isaac and Celeste quadrinity. Ah! I hate when I do that. Actually, Biscuit here. No, it was Axel here. Alright. Being on the attack again, you go act first, like, that's one thing, like, where attackers always have a benefit. But we're winning here because we just silence locked them. This is a win because that's 12-second silence. There's, like I said, that is a win. But not because of Kayla, like, Lars did not die, so we're winning because of Isaac here, so I'm not convinced Kayla's in. Let's try the Rufus Dante one. We have Kayla and then Dante. Looks good. Yeah, does get to use her ult quick because putting herself to critical, but She just doesn't do enough damage. Like, well, this is not a win. There's no way Rufus can solo a 5-man. He does not have any real DPS, so this is the last. So, yeah, I'm not convinced. Like, people are trying to tell me how great Kayla is versus Lars, but I'm not seeing it. I mean, maybe if you don't have Celestia, she'll be good, but like, if you have Lars in the very back spot, you probably have Celeste. If Lars isn't in the back spot, it's probably because you're using Martha or Thea behind him. Because, like, if you have, like said, Thea sits behind Lars. So does Martha. Like, so if you're using a different healer, other than Celeste with Lars, you probably, Dorian sits behind, like I said, so you're probably not using Celeste, so, which means he wouldn't be the one getting attacked by Kayla. So I just don't see how Kayla's good versus Lars. She might be good in other situations, or against, like, or once Aiden's here, but I think for most times, you'd rather just have Ju to counter lines like this. Ju's just generally better than Kayla for attacking the very back, so keep that in mind. I mean, Kayla might be better versus Martha, but I can't test all day. There's definitely limits here, and we'll know more once Aiden's here, and I'll probably do a video for Aiden like this when he becomes available, but we just, like I said, there's only so much we can do, and there's going to be, like, a lot to learn about her. Like, I haven't seen anyone use an arena yet, so what kind of team she'd be good in is mostly speculative. Just kind of put with heroes that are, like, top tier, which is usually how a lot of heroes find play. They'll be paired with heroes who are already good and already top tier. But yeah, I just don't think Kayla's going to make a difference on her own. So we'll have to see what happens with Aiden. Anyway, Aiden should be here in about a week, and I did do a video about him where I talk about his abilities. You can find that down below. Thanks for watching.